tough, you know, like seeing that how much we gave them because we weren't lined up right. You know, that was the hardest part. You know, they had a good team, but you know, it's a lot of things that they did too. You know, could have easily been stopped. You know, we just would have lined up correctly. And, you know, that's the hardest part. But you know, you got to take it and learn from it.
It seemed like there was times last year where you all would have a big loss and emotionally you all be down. And how do you keep the optimism up for this year? Because it's kind of been an optimistic season despite the record.
Just the hope of getting another win. You know, that's what we got to keep grinding for. You know, trying to get to a bowl game. You know, we got 6 more games left, so we can easily win 5 or 6 games and still be bowl eligible. So that's what we got to keep fighting for. And you know, we can do it. You know, it's not getting any easier, but getting 5 or 6 wins is possible.
Is that disappointing to kind of have a practice like you guys had today that was a little sluggish at this point in the season? You would feel like people would kind of be keyed in and clued up, especially after being 1-5. That, hey, I mean, sense of urgency at this point.
Yeah, you know, it shouldn't be like that. You know, some guy, you know, just gotta keep him up. You know, if the guys want to give up, you know, you gotta just tell them, you know, to fight through. You know, we gotta keep on fighting. We got another half of the season left, and that's the biggest thing. And we gotta keep stressing to everybody on the team, offense and defense.
As a unit as a whole, are you going midway through the season? Are you about where you expect your team to be, or I mean, do you like what you see from the other guys on the field, or how would you rate your defense's performance halfway through?
You know, I feel like we were up until the Alabama game. I feel like we were actually getting a whole lot better, and we just kind of cracked. You know, in the Alabama game, I feel like we just didn't line up correctly and weren't tackling good. And you know, that was I feel like we kind of took a step back from gaining. You know, but you know, I feel like I know we're gonna come out Mississippi State. You know, we're gonna be ready to go for it. You know, so I have no worries.
You gonna get that thing off by the next game?
Yeah, I'm actually planning on practicing with it this week and then getting ready to take it off next week. So we'll see how it goes. I'll probably wear a wrist rocket, and so I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm probably carry it down there just in case.
What's a wrist rocket?
A wrist rocket is like it's like a thing that you it prevents you from bending it too much. So
the less constricted.
Yeah. So I have my thumb out and everything. So
Help you catch passes?
Yeah, and tackle better. I can't really grab too many people with that. So
I was gonna say, it seemed like there was at least one play early in that Alabama game I saw that you could have made, and it looked like you reached out with that hand and it just wasn't there. I mean, as much as you try, it has to affect you.
Yeah, it does a little bit, you know, but I'm not gonna put any excuse on that. So, you know, a missed tackle is a missed tackle. So.
But this team will play better when it's healed up. I would assume. You feel like so many guys are banged up, and Blake's up there playing. You talked about how hard it is to do some of the things he needs to do.
Especially for a DB. And you know, but you know, you gotta play through it though. You know, it's part of it. And I mean, it's better with it on than with it off. So sometimes you gotta fight through it.
When Mark says you guys weren't just physically beat up, but also maybe today a little emotionally down.
Yeah, I mean,
did you see it?
Yeah, somewhat. You know, the guys coming in a little tired. And even myself, I'm a little bit tired, but you know, he's got to try to stay mentally alert and come out here and try to get better each rep. And you know, he's got to take the same approach as the regular game week, going to watch film, and you know, just keep making improvements and come out tomorrow and get ready to grind again.
Coach,